Do-do-do. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that short break. I had to cover this one because, yeah, this one was, I thought it was pretty peak. It might not be to everyone's cup of tea. It might also got dislikes in this direct, but no, I think for what the materials they gave us, straight to the point. There were some few no IPs. They gave us the Metro. They gave us the Metroid Prime game that we wanted. Man, I gotta play the first one. Well, I don't own the first one, but man. But I'm enjoying my Metroid game, the very first one, so I got no complaints. Yeah, let's read the comments and then we'll get straight to the material. Because I'm curious of what people would say. But this one was peak. Yeah, I haven't played Tomodachi just in general, but yeah, Tomodachi fans are kind of blowing up the chat a little bit. 12 years. At least you guys are getting it. You know what? Yeah, respect. At least Tomodachi fans are getting another game. After 12 years. That is true. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, we haven't heard anything from Hollow Knight Silksong for ages. I wanted to come out. I know it's a wish fulfillment. I know Half Life 3, I think that got canceled. But there are certain games that you just want to come out or just want a sequel to. Like the Half Life series. Half Life, yeah, we got Half Life Alex, but it's not Half Life Episode 3. We want it. We so want it. It's wish fulfillment. Like Bloodborne Remake or pretty much Hollow Knight Silksong. Those games just do not exist anymore. Or it will probably be Shadow Drop and nobody will ever see the light of day or something. I don't know. But I do want Silksong. I mean, that Hollow Knight is just a gem. It's a masterpiece. I've enjoyed it. I gotta get back to it. It's just that great. That is true. Deltarune, I know that's the Undertale, I think, sequel. I had to play it, but I had to beat Undertale first before I could jump right into it. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Hmm. But nothing about. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Someone actually made like a timestamp of that. That's cool. That's convenient. It does feel like we're getting like okay, Rhythm Heaven. Yeah. So I guess that is a pre-established series that's been yeah. He wants it. Yeah, he is Miss. Bro was OG. Iwata he made a lot or he shaped Nintendo for what they are. Miyamoto, yes, but Iwata was just that kind of that guy. He was that guy. So yeah, he's definitely sorely missed. I already know. You guys already know historically that Iwata passed. Yeah, I guess man, a couple of years back. It's been a while. But he made Nintendo as they are, just doing the innovative nature. I mean, no one thought possible that yeah, Game Boy, that was innovative, but no one thought possible the Nintendo Switch would have just came around. Man, that's crazy. It's been around for a good couple of years now. A lot of comments about Tomodachi. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, exactly. We've been waiting. People have been waiting for decades for Prime 4. It's been so long. That is true. It is owned by. Okay. Yeah, I know. He's getting older now, too. That's absolutely crazy. We didn't think he would get old, but he's older now. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of it too. So now let's get straight to the main thing of what I was talking about. The trailers I very much enjoyed, obviously. So, well, that's not it. There you go. All right, so we're gonna start with the first trailer. Just like before, I'm gonna give like 2 minutes of my analysis of what I particularly enjoy of most of them. But we're gonna start with the first one because it was the first announcement. It was so that was a great start. That's why I was like, great start. If there was gonna be a game you were gonna announce, just to play it safe, this was the game. And after the success of Dragon Age 3 Remake that people are enjoying, of course, Dragon Quest has aged like fine wine. They could give us another Dragon Quest because there is another Dragon Quest that is in development. I think Dragon Quest 12? I forgot what it was called, but we only saw a teaser trailer, but they haven't done anything. So Switch 2 could be the place that they could announce it. Dragon Quest fans are eating good today. And I played Journey of the Cursed King and being it, so yeah, man, I would like. Wait, is it on the Nintendo Switch? If it is on the Nintendo Switch, I had to double check. All right, hold on a bit. My headphone was going down. Give me a sec. All right. Just want to make sure it's good. Okay, perfect. I think I got it. Trying to listen in terms of my headphones for the game audio, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's start the first trailer, and then I'll put a timer 2 minutes. That's the best we can do of that, and that is completely cool. All right, let's watch this again because this one was peak, and everyone knows it. Why else do you think it's at 98K? Look at this. Look at this. 4,000K. 98,000 people and counting are still watching it. So obviously it was peak. I particularly enjoyed it. All right, let's do the timer. Man, that's peak. Ah. All right, so to sum it up with the 2 minutes I got, 10 out of 10. Absolutely. What it did well. The new kind of like HD 2D remake that they're doing for is peak. So along with that, the come on, it's a given. The music is so freaking amazing. It's just they could do a Dragon Quest concert. If there is a Dragon Quest concert, I will go to it. I'll take my wife and we'll go to it. But yeah, the music is so it slaps. It's so peak. It's so peak. But as a JRPG, everyone knows the Dragon Quest brand. It's hold up. And with the new character, I don't know if they so a new character exclusive to two. I don't think that's unique too. It's gonna be interesting how the battle system holds up with the new modern H2 2D remake. I wanted to see a release date, but no. 10 out of 10. They gave us what I want. The environment, the new HD 2D remake style, the music, the presentation, the simplistic Dragon Quest brand. But it just looks like this is the modern brush that they needed to do. This is a visual upgrade done extremely well. It's a 10 out of 10. That was a great start to this direct. It's not too safe because we already knew it was coming, but now we know it's coming this year. We just have to have a release date. Yeah, if there's gameplay footage, or it's, let's just say we get a release date in Switch 2, I will be pretty much a happy fan. I'm a JRPG, RPG enthusiast, so of course, seeing stuff like this, that's the good stuff. Alright, well, let's move on to the next trailer. Stop at the timer. I played this series. Yeah, I played this series, the Samia Files, recently. I think it was last year. And I enjoyed that murder mystery kind of sci-fi anime-esque that they were trying. It's anime. But yeah, I enjoyed the Samia Files. I don't know if this is a sequel to it. Let me actually look into the description. So, I don't know if this is a sequel because I know there was a Nirvana initiative. Don't quote me on that. But I know that got a sequel to the Samia Files. Dante definitely was in there. And I have a video game trial. I had to finish the first one, but I don't know if this is like a third one. I'm just happy that it exists. Hey, I'm cool with that. Samia Files is one of those kind of like hidden gems that you have to seek out, but it's unique for its murder mystery, its mystery mechanics. It might be just a visual novel, but it's a visual novel with flair, style, and great voice acting too. Yeah, I thought the voice acting was peak in that one too. It's just that it's unique. Or let me put it this way: if you remember the Nonary games, that series, this is kind of like, I wouldn't say a continuation of it, but it's such a great series that nobody's gonna check out. But hey, I'm all for it. Now let's watch the trailer.
Escape from dire straits.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. What's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launch.
I appreciate that we're getting a release date for this. Hold on, I want to see if it's coming to PlayStation. Because if this is going to be a trilogy, that's cool. Or is this going to be just an ongoing series that will last for a while? Because, I mean, Murder Mystery, you can't really run out of ideas for that. They could. They really could, like, just stop it where it is. Yeah, I know there's a sequel. Let me see. Yep, okay, so it's the third game of the series. Set a date after the events of the first game. That's interesting. So are we just gonna ignore that the second game just got it doesn't happen? Interesting. Well, anyway, let's do the timer again. Alright, well, this one gets a 9 out of 10. I think we just have to see the gameplay a little bit more, but it is specifically visual novel. It's a moving visual novel with intricate parts. So there's barely any gameplay. Plus, it's made by Spike Chunsoft? Wait, Spike Chunsoft. Well, don't call me on that last pronunciation. But yeah, Insomnia Files is just that really peak visual novel murder mystery that I just eat. That's some good stuff. And okay, so the voice acting's top notch. That's nothing new. It's kind of still the visual. I don't know if this is coming to PlayStation 2. I just appreciate that we got a release date. This was just Shadow Drop, and that's freaking cool. I don't know if this was expected. But for the presentation, I didn't hear the music. For the presentation, the new gameplay mechanics I thought that was used, so more kind of like narrative choices, which I appreciate. Okay, so peak voice acting, narrative choices that seem unique, visual novel, gameplay mechanics also well done. And it's just the fact that it's a continuation of the first game, which I'm all for it. Yeah. I'm all for it. This is murder mystery visual novel with anime all over the place. And I'm all for it. 9 out of 10. I thought this was actually a great trailer. I thought it was. Alright, let's move on to the next one. I didn't think this one was my best trailer, but who am I kidding? I just enjoy freaking Shin Megami Tenshin and Persona series, and of course Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm an Atlas fan. No one can deny that. Because they make RPGs with skull simulators. I think that's still revolutionary. RPGs with sim mechanics. It doesn't seem like that would work, but it absolutely worked. Clearly, because they make like another bloody game or remaster of them. They can keep doing what they want. After Metaphor ReFantazio, they can keep doing it. Well, that was by I think it was Studio Zero. Don't call me on that, but yeah, they can keep doing these kind of stuff, and I'm all for it. So, let's watch this trailer.
Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on
I'll have to double check if this also comes to PlayStation. Here we go again. Alright, so Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. Straight to the point. I don't even remember when this game existed. I never even heard of this game, but the fact that it's made by Atlas and they are just they're just making games that they want, creative freedom. I give this a 9 out of 10. Basically, enjoyed the crap out of Shin Megami 5 for the video game trial that I get to try. So just the fact that this is basically more of that, but something different, a new IP that Atlus is doing. So the art's out, the art direction, of course, the kind of like devil summering mechanics looks unique. It's just more of Shin Megami Tenshin, but a new IP. Looks like a murder mystery or some kind of like, I don't know what they're going for. The story looks peak. The story absolutely peak. And the gameplay is just JRPG that I'm eating good tonight. But it's pretty much, it's Persona, but seems like more of like Supernatural. And I'm all for it. Yeah, I want to see where this goes, or this remaster. If I have the chance to play it, if it's coming to PlayStation, I would check it out. This looks unique. 9 out of 10. Music seemed like it was also fantastic too. So the music, presentation, voice acting sounds natural, environment looks unique, the enemy designs look really cool. There's nothing more I can say about this. This one actually was peak. I liked it. 9 out of 10. Alright, let's move on to the next one. It didn't win me over before, but it kind of won me over this time. Yeah, I remember it was at the Game Awards, so I was like, this looks unique. I was like, we had to see a gameplay trailer, but I like what I saw for this. Here we go!
Wake. Wake up. You have been chosen. And we have work to do, number 8. You wield your weapon well. But sometimes, a swordsman needs more than a sword. Don't just defeat enemies. Consume them. Embrace your true purpose. Become the apex predator.
Oh my gosh, that's such a better... Now, the first trailer wasn't bad, but this one was... Yeah, this was solid. Than I thought it would be. It's amazing. Well, anyway, here's my thoughts. Okay, so from the visual direction, art direction that they're going for, the gameplay mechanics look really peak. The Pac-Man character, I don't know what's the story for that. I feel like there was a double meaning for it. The fact that you could change or fuse into a Gundam with your Pac-Man and perform like Waka Waka Waka. Wait, why am I saying Waka Waka? But anyway, the fact that you could do the classic Pac-Man, consume the power pellets just for Metroidvania Aztec. It's a Metroidvania game, but with the fresh spin with the Pac-Man ally character. That was not on the bingo card, but I freaking love that. And the music is also really fantastic too. And what I mean by fantastic, really easy on the ears. It is infectious in terms of, and by infectious, I mean peak. I know I've been saying peak a lot, but yeah, these were some peak trailers. I love what I was saying with this one. The fact that we get a release date is also awesome. I think this is coming out on PlayStation 2. Not PlayStation 2, but it's coming on PlayStation. But I'll have to double check on that. But Shadow Labyrinth, very solid trailer. I'm glad that we're getting a release date. We didn't have to wait long. I think it was announced at the Game Awards, I think last year. So we didn't have to wait long. But Metroidvania games like this, they don't take forever. They take the shortest amount of development, and it's by passionate indie developers, and they give us what they want. Fun, fun, fun! And that's pretty much it. Just deliver what I wanted. Straight to the point, unique concept. I don't know what to think of the story yet. I don't know if that's going to take a backseat or it's going to be at the forefront. It looks unique, but we have to see in execution. But yeah, the fact that you put Pac-Man in your title screen. It's right freaking there. I very much enjoy that. Yeah, they're really banking for Pac-Man to sell the game. I hope it does well. I really do want it to do well. It's one of that unique indie games. Alright, well, the best trailer in the bloody Nintendo Direct. Obviously, we're going to watch this trailer. It is the best trailer of Nintendo Direct, and we all know it. It was the best. It was the best to me. Anyway.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Shadihara Theros Nantanaga Shakaran.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Lakin Takalalech Asharihara Intentina Garanshe.
That is one of the close shots. And I noticed that in the previous Metro Prime 4 Beyond trailer. Anyway, you know what? No, this is going to be probably a 3-minute, but I'll try to make it 2 minutes, but let's make it 2 minutes. This was the best freaking trailer from Nintendo Direct March 27th. This was the best. The new technical / art direction is so chef's kiss. Along with that, the new gameplay mechanics, the psychic abilities, or I guess telekinesis. But the new psychic abilities just change up the Metroid Prime formula, I guess Metro formula in general. What else does this do well? The story that they're going for in terms of Metroid Prime has so much intrigue and so yeah, it's gonna delight and satisfy Metroid fans. Am I a Metroid fan? You best believe it. After playing the first game and I want more of it, yeah. What else does it do well? The new armor set for Samus is so freaking amazing. This, especially. I like that now that it's been developed, her armor has slightly changed from what we saw of the first official reveal trailer. But yeah, it's definitely different. I don't know why they call her Chosen One, but that's such an intriguing mystery that I want to find out more. The new dodge mechanics, sidekick abilities, so gameplay is pretty peak. So gameplay is amazing. Story looks extremely intriguing. The psychic ability sounds like it's going to be a new kind of like tweak to the Metroid formula, but in a very positive and satisfying way. Our environments look absolutely pristine and a very clean and fresh way. Music also sounds iconic, but we have to hear it in execution. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be peak Metroid Prime for the Switch and Switch 2, because it's coming to the Switch 2. We have to get a release date. Come on, I'm eagerly waiting for it. We all have for a long freaking time. Let's move on to the next one. All I can say is I'm excited about this one. Majorly excited. Every trailer they've been giving us in terms of that has been pretty much OG. Alright, this was one of my, I think, second favorite trailer. It was pretty awesome. I loved this one. It was short, we get a release date, and it's a rhythm game. What more do you want? It's straight to the freaking point. Before we do that, let's do the entire life of Gomen. Weird transition, I know, but I actually like this one. It might not be to everyone's cup of tea, but hey! Guess what? It was my cup of tea. Let's do this. Old man is throwing hats. Very impressed. Okay, so you already know the bit. You know the ebb and flow. Let's do this. This one gets a 9 out of 10. This one was not on my radar. At first, I was like, all right, well, let's see where this goes. Then I immediately enjoyed it as I was watching more. Now, without watching the narration of what they were doing, yeah, this is actually another Metroidvania game that was actually unique. Great, excellent to great to excellent. It's pretty much excellent boss fights. A very unique kind of Metroidvania spin with their own floor. It's hand-drawn art that is very kind of reminiscent of like Cuphead, but in its own unique way. It's hand-drawn animation is fantastic. More than it should be. This was clearly a passion product for the developers, for them. Yeah, this is peak. I know I've said peak so many one, but yeah, this is art. This is art. Look at this. This took time. I could tell. And we don't have a release date. I want a release date. Is this coming to PlayStation? So along with the Metroidvania gameplay for you that they are changing, that's very unique. The excellent boss fights. Music is actually really delightful to hear. And along with that, yeah, there's just so many great moving parts about this. I want a release date. I'll keep an eye on this. This was actually one of those really, really unique kind of games. I want to see what Metrovia concepts they do. But yeah, I like the entire Go Man. It was a 9 out of 10. Very much enjoyed it. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And, of course, I am going to talk about this because, you know, I'm a fan of basically Crypt of the Necromancer. I love coming back to that game whenever I get the chance. So the fact that we get a sequel, also freaking great. And hit it!
3, 2, 1, bring it on!
Breathe in.
Jump 4 times.
Let's do this!
It was my second favorite. It was my second favorite. Let's start this. Oh, man. Alright, the new art direction is fantastic. It's getting a 10 out of 10. New art direction after Crypt of the Necromancer, it was smart to go this art direction. Freaking-tastic with the art direction. So, along with that, the music is iconic. It's iconic and fantastic, and it's just a head-banging time. Along with that, the boss fights with the rhythm, the new approach that they're doing with the boss fights in terms of rhythm games absolutely works. The kind of outlandish stuff with the camera and just kind of like really anime stuff that they're going for, it works. It absolutely works. It's so ridiculous, but it freaking works for this game. Along with that, there are DLCs that we want. I'm sorry, Celeste? You put Celeste as a DLC. You put Celeste as a DLC. Thank you. Thank you. That game definitely deserves to get acknowledgement. After they cancel Earthblade, I'm cool with that. And the fact that you're also giving us Pizza Tower and Super Meat Boy! Oh my gosh, that's DLC. Who else are you giving? More DLC. Besides Super Meat Boy and Pizza Tower, wait, are you giving us Shovel Knight? Is Shovel Knight going to be in the DLC? Please, please, I want my Shovel Knight galore. I will take anything I can get. I will take anything. So that means all the indie games are coming into this. So there's a possibility Braid also coming too. There's so many DLC concepts they could do. So, pretty much really delicious extra DLC that I actually want. Fantastic music, great presentation, excellent boss fights. Music is just a headbanger. Did I mention the music's a headbanger? That's it. That's all I got. It's a 10 out of 10. It was my second favorite trailer. It was short, but sweet. Available now. Yeah. I think it is on what I get for Nintendo Switch. You best believe it. Oh man. Oh baby. That's all I'm gonna say. This was my second favorite trailer for good reason. Because I low-key respect... Oh, who am I kidding? I love rhythm games. I love them. And so, just for the fact that basically I get a sequel of a game that I enjoyed the music so well that's solely based what it's solely based on, I'm completely on board with that. Okay, so we're wrapping up on this. Now let's kind of talk about the second to last trailer. And me and my wife played a lot of this game, but the fact that it's getting a sequel, very much enjoyed that. Here we go.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Like I said, 2025 is going to be so stacked with games. We have a year. If it's coming out, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out alongside with Metro Prime 4. Alongside, is there another game that's coming out this year? There's so many games coming out this year. But anyway, let's start this. Alright, so this definitely gets a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it might not have to have the best graphics, and that's completely okay. The gameplay is absolutely phenomenal in this trailer. The gameplay is phenomenal. It brings back to what me and my wife love about Everybody's Golf. It's fun, very accessible co-op and multiplayer. You can play this online, co-op, and the single player. But the simplistic gameplay, that's really, it's just like PlayStation's Mario Golf, but done in a very unique way. And the fact that it's coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and it's actually coming pretty soon. The fact that we get another game for Everybody's Golf. Everybody's Golf is fun. So, does it do anything different? I mean, it's just another game. It just seems like it's another Everybody's Golf, but done in a very unique way. I want to see where it goes. But yeah, you best believe if it's at a reasonable price and it is coming to the PlayStation 5 at a reasonable time frame, yeah, this is a game that I'll introduce to my wife. I'm like, hey, there's another Everybody's Golf. Let's freaking do this. And then we can compete and just try to get a hole-in-one. Man, Everybody's Golf just holds up well. So, gameplay, the kind of like, still the modes that we know and love, game are pretty much golf mechanics that we very much enjoy. It's that wacky family fun that we enjoy. So yeah, 9 out of 10. I just respect Everybody's Golf. So any game we get for it, I'm in good tonight. Alright. And for the last trailer. I try to make this as fast as I can, but come on, there was actually too many trailers. Way too many. Anyway. Now, I wasn't expecting this news. I get Tomodachi, everybody was just going, like, just blowing up on that. But I had to play the previous one so I have more appreciation for it. It's not my fault. I just didn't have the opportunity to play it. That's not on me. It happens. Alright, so let's do this last trailer. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Alright, so let's wrap this up. Okay. Oh man. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Alright, so the comic book art direction, it's basically the now modern beat 'em up that never gets old. So there's going to be online co-op. There's absolutely going to be couch co-op. This is modern. It brings you back to the 90s X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whatever beat 'em up that you did, and just put Marvel heroes in it. And I'm all for it. It gives us the heroes that we want. So obviously, any future heroes that we want is going to be DLC. But Marvel games, oh, yeah, okay, give me this. We already have Marvel Rivals, what we wanted. Marvel heroes, but live service, but not done in an egregious way, done in a fun way. So you give us that. So now you give us a beat-up game where we get to play freaking Wolverine from like the old school days, like that X-Men arcade. And Captain America, Spider-Man, you got me so. So, iconic heroes, well-established Marvel heroes in beat 'em up again. Always sold on that. We'll see how the music is because we only just heard it. Yeah, the music sounds great, but we have to hear it in execution. Comic book style, art direction they're going for. If that's the intro, pretty freaking baller. Gameplay looks tight. It looks tight because it's classic beat 'em up, so of course it's going to be naturally great. Iconic Marvel heroes that we get to play again in this type of style. Boss fights looks pretty fantastic too. And I want to see where they go with it. We have to see the boss fights in execution, and then they'll sell me. But yeah, I'm very curious about this one. It gets a 9 out of 10. Was it the best trailer? No, but it was kind of what I expected. I was like, oh, okay, we're bringing Marvel into beat 'em up again. I mean, we had X-Men, and I love that one. But this one, yeah, I want to see where this goes. I hope it gets released to PlayStation. I'll try to convince my wife to play it. Who's she going to play? I don't know who she's going to play. I don't know if she's going to play Spider-Man, Wolverine, or Storm. Me, I'm playing Spider-Man. Freaking Spider-Man all the time. And Wolverine. But Spider-Man first. Twit. Twit, twit. That was my version of his wet swing. Well, whatever. But, yeah, let's end it like that. So, yeah, in terms of the trailers they gave us so much to digest, so much to eat. Am I hungry? A little bit. But, man, this was peak. This was definitely peak in terms of the trailers. I was giving solid 9s and 10s. But I was giving 9s and 10s all around. I know what my particular favorite trailers are. In terms of what I gave 10s, there's only 3 trailers I gave a 10 without a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't give a 20 out of 10, but 10 out of 10. Of course, Dragon Age 1 and 2 remake. Of course, Metro Prime 4 Beyond. Are you freaking serious? Rift of the Necro Dancer. My favorite was, of course, Metro Prime 4. I'm eagerly waiting for the release date for that. It will break the internet. We want a release date. People will go crazy about it. Facts of life. But Rift of the Necro Dancer 2, I am very eagerly waiting for that. Well, it's available now. So you can absolutely play it on Nintendo Switch. Wait, is it on PlayStation? Because I do... It would be cool if it's on PlayStation. Double check, actually. I'm gonna check. I'm just glad that it came out. It was just Shadow Drop when it first came out, but now we have a release date. Am I cool with it? Yes, you best believe I am. Rhythm games are great. Okay, so it was released on Microsoft Windows February 5th, and then it came on the Switch. And great. Oh, wait a minute. I have a Switch, so I can actually play it. Yes. And in terms of reception, it's been done well. It's favorable. But, dude, people are going to play it. Whoever's a rhythm game enthusiast, they'll play it. Okay, so yeah, that's my whole thoughts. Mostly 9s and 10s. I already have 3 10 out of 10 trailers. So it really depends on what's going to be announced on Switch 2 Direct. What will be the selling factor? I already gave my theories on the last video, so I'm not going to kind of like, just recap on what I said. I'm just excited. I want to see where they go with it. I want to see release dates. I want to be wowed. I want to be surprised. I want Something that will be kind of one of those like that break the internet concept. Yeah, we need those games. Come on, switch to Direct. You have to be confident. You announced it in the first look and you felt confident. I can't believe we're in April. Gosh. Well, of course, you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. What was your favorite trailer from Nintendo Direct 1? And what's your theories about what will be coming to the Nintendo Direct 2? Well, I'm sure we'll see on second, and it will break the internet, and people will pretty much lose their freaking mind. But anyway, that's all I got. Wait, why am I saying that's all I got? Is that my catchphrase? No, it's not. Alright, I guess I'll take a break. I thought I was going to do like a stream. I might do some stream for today, but if not, that's okay. We'll just kind of make it consistent and try to do Sunday. Try to dedicate day to Xbox Day. But if I do like a stream, I'll try to do Xbox because it's been too long. It's been way too long. Alright, so that's all I'm going to leave it with, and then I'll say have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you at the next clip. Have a good one, everybody. I want to play this game. Give us a demo. Please give us a demo. I want to try it out with my wife, and we just basically beat the crap out of everything, but with Marvel heroes.